Out of the Flames, entitled Putting Out Gaslighting. I am Nicole Metzger, your health education administrator and hand to hold, that will talk you through navigating the tangled world that is the reality and self-image when you are trying to recover from emotional and physical abuse. I'm also the director of IPV Defense and Recovery, an organization that connects abuse victims with resources to take back their freedom. I will also include our website at the end of the episode. However, if you find yourself relating to the topics discussed on this podcast, know that we are here to help you. Just type www.ipvdar.com into your browser and let us know how we can help. Let's start this session by taking a big, deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. With that breath, try and stay calm while I state some common phrases. I'm willing to bet you've heard, possibly on more than one occasion. Does "you always do this, I'm always the bad guy" sound familiar? How about "they don't know what they're talking about, I don't know why they have to lie like that"? How about "see what you started? Do you understand why I get so pissed now"? If you feel a slight touch of anxiety or raise in your blood pressure, it's for an excellent reason. These are phrases commonly related to a manipulation tactic called gaslighting. According to the APA, gaslighting is defined as to manipulate another person into doubting his or her perceptions, experiences, or understanding of events. It's one of the most insidious forms of mental abuse because of its subtle nature. It doesn't just assault your emotional well-being, it turns on you and makes it attack you from the inside, making you believe that you are the problem. Other signs can include beginning to doubt yourself despite other people speaking very highly of your abilities. It's also important to remember that you may feel angry or have strong feelings during an argument, but intense confusion can be an indicator of gaslighting. As a component of gaslighting is making sure that that person questions what they know to be the reality of the situation. Confusion is definitely a result of that manipulation. It's also very frequent that the outcome of this manipulation is trouble trusting your instincts or second-guessing yourself all the time. Remember, the abuser will always falsely prove some error in your judgment or assessment of the situation, so you will learn to assume how wrong you will be about many situations that are actually clear-cut. Have you ever told yourself that you are way oversensitive or overly dramatic based on one person's anecdotal evidence that comes to mind? You, my love, may be a victim of gaslighting. Now that we've named the invisible beast, let's identify some ways to keep it in its cage and in its place, instead of gnawing on your self-worth and self-confidence. A great idea is to remove yourself from the situation and envision it with someone else in your place. If you heard these things being said to someone else who had reacted as you did, would you still agree with that person? Or would something still feel off about it? Feel is a powerful word. If something feels wrong about their perception of the situation, go with your gut. It can be hard to hang on to feelings that you have acknowledged in the face of conditioning, but those feelings are your early warning system. Do not ignore the alarm bells. If something feels like an issue, it likely is. Learn to trust yourself again, little by little. Remember, the whole success rate of gaslighting depends on removing your resolve and your own perception to make it more easy to manipulate. They're counting on you not trusting yourself. Listen to that voice inside you. It's telling you everything you need to know. This is the first in a series that we will use to explore the tactics and psychological impact of abuse and recovery. I'd like to take this time to encourage you all. As much as I'm glad to help you, please reach out for physical help. In your city, your neighborhood, wherever you can find it, you are not alone, as much as toxic people may tell you you are. Remember to trust yourself, and if you're scared or feeling like a situation is abusive, there's more than this podcast available. In addition to meeting here with me, reach out to your local domestic violence advocacy group or shelter. We also, of course, can start the process with you at IPV Defense Recovery. There are resources to help you manage your emotions, recovery, legal environment, and so much more. You have a whole team on your side. It's time to get back in this next quarter and win the game. Stay safe, be loved, and we will chat again next week.